And yes, we're on day 4 of self-care. And what I want to talk about today is my cat with me, one of my cats, is creating a morning ritual. And I kind of joked in one of my blogs that my morning ritual used to be waking up completely hungover and trying to piece together the night before. I was sometimes a blackout drinker, and that was a ritual. That was a morning ritual. It was something that happened pretty often. I won't say every day, but and I know that's not an uncommon story for a lot of people. So today, that's another life ago. But today, I get to create rituals that support my most audacious way of being, and so do you. So self-care day 4 is all about creating your morning ritual and what does it look like. And if you're like me, you might hop around a little bit. Maybe you'll try out doing the morning pages from Julia Cameron's Artist Way, or maybe you'll do yoga in the morning, or maybe you'll have a meditation practice. Whatever it is, do a little something to begin your day. And I really believe the more ritualistic it can be, the more profitable, the more purposeful it will end up. So what I do in the morning is I do Miracles Live 365, which is A Course in Miracles. I get on the call every day, actually twice a day in the morning at 6:45 and at 8:20, and we read the lessons and we do interpretations and we meditate together and then we pray. So that's one thing that I do. But actually, I get up at 5:30 in the morning. And at 5:30, I do really my own solitary work. And that's when I do my journaling, and that's when I do my own affirmations. And I gotta say that the more I add ritual to my life, the more peace I have during the day. And for a creative mind like I have, and we all have creative minds, and if you have a very busy creative mind, the more ritual you can add to the kickoff of your day, the more purposefully you're going to be able to move and create. And I do notice the difference is is my ability to be present is increased, and my ability to solve problems, and my ability to seek solutions, and my ability to get out of the rut, and my ability to move forward are all really supported by morning ritual, and really hampered if I were to let that go. Some people ask me, what do you get out of doing, say, like Miracles Live 365, or what do you get out of doing a morning ritual? And I say, well, when I'm not doing my morning practice, I will go make some toast and maybe drop the knife on the floor and say, shit, and I'll have immediate negative reaction to it. When I am doing my spiritual practice and my rituals, I'll go and make some toast and I'll drop a knife on the floor and I'll say, drop the knife. So, although that's a simple example, it's literally the difference between heaven and hell. So one brings me the grace of heaven, and the other, causes me to be strung around by my own reactions. I like to say, you're going to have emotions, but it's when you begin to work with spiritual practices, they no longer get to have you. So it's the difference between you being able to jump the rope, and experience life by just taking it one jump at a time, or being jumped by the rope and all of a sudden be strung out and being flung around by current events or your own emotions. So if you find that you're fast to reactions, and you're having what you might call I couldn't help it, he just made me angry, or that situation just made me feel so uncomfortable, you might really benefit from experiencing or giving yourself the gift of spiritual practice, a spiritual ritual in the morning. So go ahead and write down any that have worked for you, or if you want help or support, you can go to maureenmuldoon.com for freebies. Under freebies, and there's some meditations, and there's some exercises, and there's some videos that might inspire you to go ahead and craft your own morning ritual. And I would say defend it with your life. Like, try it out even just for a week and defend it with your life, and then see if you can get to a week and a day. I know a lot of people used to say to me, Maureen, you need to meditate. And I was like, yeah, I know, I'm just not a meditator. And then little by little, by practicing it, by doing it every day, I became somebody who could say, yes, I have a meditation practice. Holy mackerel. Hearing those words come out of my mouth hole is like, who is that? But it's me, turns out. It's me with a spiritual practice and a little willingness and a little open-mindedness. So day 4. Day 4. Self-care. God bless.